nor ear heard.
Bro, it's real. Because remember when the Apostle Paul saw the beauty, he said it's not even lawful to speak of. And it's like, as in heaven is what's going to happen upon earth, man. Like, and the streets paved with gold, transparent glass. Bro, I ain't seen that, man. Have you seen that? You know what I'm saying?
Transparent glass suck, yeah?
Yo, I can't.
Transparent gold.
Yeah, transparent.
We don't know what element that is, though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired he's leaving. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah? It says, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh have prepared for them that love him.
yeah.
I say, what's waiting for us is greater than anything anyone's ever received before. Yeah, can't. But it's like, as much as these things are living on top right now and got all the fat of the earth, because it's their time, right? What we're going to receive is going to be greater than what they've ever received.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, that's in what's that? Revelation. Let's get that actually. This Kingdom, Revelation 20. And it talks about it's not 22. Not 22. It's like it's not even 20. It talks about the 12 gates.
Okay,
Is that
I can get that.
No, that's easy to find anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to find it.
So, because what you just said,
Yeah, 21.
what you just said was we're going to live better than the Israelites.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, let's read.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 21, verse, I'm going to start from 10. It says, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out from heaven, from Yahweh.
That's when we come out the chariots, when we come down from the deliverance, and then we come down we're going to be in the chariots. We're going to come down to back to earth, and you know,
The ground level.
right. So a lot of these when the Christians talk about this rapture stuff and all that, Thessalonians, this scripture, that scripture talks about this, the deliverance, the second coming of Jehovah Shai. You know, that's what this is. The second coming means he's coming in the ships, and it means destruction, and it means deliverance for the elect, you know. And it's not going to be, it's not a 7-year rapture, 7-year tribulation period. That's BS.
Well,
That's hell, man.
How's that supposed to work? When America's going to be destroyed in 1 hour,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And this directly follows that.
yeah,
How's that supposed to be 7 years?
yeah.
You know?
So
gonna happen
we're
at one
going
time.
through all this hell now, but then with the Lord, we got to still do another 7 years. And it's going to be time like that. That's BS, man. BS. You know, Michael Jackson said that. And they asked him a question, he went, it's BS.
It says, having the glory of Yahweh, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon.
So in the kingdom, you're actually going to have 12 gates, because the principles that's why the Lord in told Ezekiel 37 to have the 12 tribes sign, because what that represents is the foundations of the kingdom, the ruling class of the kingdom. Like they like to mimic that with the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati and all this sort of stuff, or the 12 or the 13. But you know, that's really us. You know, the 12 tribes. Anytime people talk about 144 and all that, the elect and all that, but that's in Revelation 7. 12,000 from each tribe of Israel. So that cuts a small hats. Or with the Jews. That's all they got to do. Right. That's all they say. That's not the scriptures, man. The scriptures don't say the 12 tribes of Judah. don't say that, right? Oh, no. And yeah.
I got a quick one. Amos 9:11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, just start, yeah. Well, the Lord, like, back in you had the house of David, and pretty much the Lord, the kingdom of Solomon, and then pretty much David actually was fighting. So he didn't even, to get to that point, there was a lot of war. He was killing, there was wars going on. So then when Solomon came in now, right, it was just, and then the Lord took all that out, but the Lord's going to re-establish that house of David, and this time around, there's not going to be none of that confusion, battles.
The whole nation will be put in subjection.
Right, yeah.
You know? For the Lord's Yahushai's power, it's the angels and everything's going on. They put in subjection.
Yeah, complete subjection under Yahweh Yahushai. So the earth's going to be what they like to call a new world order. It's going to be under a righteous new world order. You know, so that's what they want, but they're trying to mimic the script. See, that's what they're trying to do. Satan's always trying to mimic the scriptures, but do it in his demonic way. You know. The fact his CCTV and his AI watching everything, that's the Lord and the angels, because the scripture says that the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. So the Most High, the angels go back, report to the Most High. They watching stuff, and you know what I'm saying. That's what they do. That's what they do. Messengers, you know.
Yeah, they make reports.
Right.
Because when you see the council, like kings, where it's like they're making reports on what goes down. That's what Esau's essentially trying to do with CCTV. You get into a court case, get into a situation, they might bring in CCTV and say, oh, you're in this place doing this.
Yeah. I just explained that. No, they didn't even know they're like there.
Yeah.
On camera. And that's how even people that are driving, they're getting people with automatic fines. You know what I mean? It's automatic. You go home, now you find. Oh shit, you get people to take a recording, like they'll have a picture of you on the road you was on and what you did. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go.
Okay. Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Yeah, so everything that's happening under the sun, evil and good, is all being recorded. So you Edomites doing this grand wickedness that you've done, you're not getting away. And all you people walking down the street, how do you think that? It's all spooky now. You're confused now because Trump's in and life's weird and all, because that's the end of days. That's more of that's coming. Do you know what I mean? You sow wickedness, you get destruction. It's as simple as that. Y'all didn't want to believe that, but now you're seeing it for what it is, and that's the truth. Right. Y'all thought that this was it. Greek, Roman, fun boys walking around with togas on. You know what I'm saying? Floating around the city. You know what I mean? All that excess.
Life.
Right. And that's it. No matter what you do, there's no judgment. Because Esau got ya, the system got ya. BS, man. BS.
He can't protect you.
Right. Y'all are stupid as well, because we always say this. World War II wasn't that long ago. That's why your grandparents and them were tougher and shit. And your great grandparents, because of their mindset, because of the times and shit. Right. Y'all just act like that never happened. Stupid, that's not. But that's witchcraft. The social media boom of excess and just things on there, like distractions and all that, just, you go on social media, just females, ass and titties, they're getting like fucking millions of subscribers. Like, this is crazy, man. So that's insane. If you think about what's going on, it's crazy. So let's think about it on a logical level now. Let's take it off social media. That's like the Beatles. She's walking down the street. All them, right. So all the followers, like, let's say it's on the street, she would have 1 million niggas.
Ready to go.
This ain't right, man. This ain't right.
Can I grab something quick?
Yeah.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sitting in a low place. Folly is at an all-time high, man. And people love it. People love it, man, but it's destroying people, man. You know?
Yeah, that's the perfect scripture right there, man. That folly that's what this is. And that's what they're using, that's just to control you. But when they're taking the drugs away and things are happening, you don't know what to do.
Sad as fuck.
Right.
Or what was it? During the lockdown, that's what happened. So people were stuck in their houses and they were going insane.
Domestic abuse went up.
A lot of them bought animals and that. A lot of them didn't buy animals.
They holding down dogs and shit.
Keeping company.
They were lonely and shit. So it's all a facade, isn't it?
Oh, and then people got people got in relationships that they wouldn't normally get into as well because of the loneliness.
Right.
Like lockdown bay, I think they used to call it something like
I
that.
think the lockdown showed people, because people were always away working. A lot of them, these fake couples. So what happened is in the lockdown, they had to deal with each other. They found out they didn't even like each other. That's a jersey. That's it, you know? It's like you come in the house and your emotions and you play, you throw the fucking table over. And it's great chicken on the table.
Oh man.
Let's go.
I got one. First Thessalonians 5 and 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night."
Yeah, you gotta laugh at that with this truth. See, we the pastors always say we have fun with this truth because you don't want to crack. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to. The scripture says, "Don't be over righteous." So we live a solid lifestyle, but at the same time, we've got to have a bit of goof in us. You know what I mean? A bit of flexibility, a bit of elasticity, so you don't crack. Like, you know what I mean? The water in the cup, like Bruce says, if you put it in the cup, it becomes cup. He was talking about.
It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them."
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to be shocking. You know, how, why, you know. But you know, we worship the true God, the true power, Yahweh Shai, and this world has. That's the main thing. That's the first commandment, to worship the Most High. This system, this world, has destroyed that. You know, and made philosophies of Greco-Roman against the Most High. You know, that's what all the philosophies are about. You know, believe in yourself, you can do it without a power, by the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just you did it. Right. You know what I'm saying? There is no God really.
Control your own destiny.
Right. Just do what you want, you know what I mean? As long as it's you expressing it. All this type of shit. Man, come on, man. But where's the Most High in that, though? And that's why when the Lord comes as a thief in the night, y'all gonna be, oh shit, I didn't, you know what I mean? But you did know, because you heard it, but you mocked it. They talked shit. They was like, nah. You know what? You know how, you know.
Anyway, it's good to say in the last day shall come scoffers walking after their own lusts.
Yeah.
So that's what they're concerned about. They'll mock anything that doesn't in line with how they see things and what they want. You know?
Yeah.
Quick one.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner...
Yeah, so that's a beautiful scripture, but look, man, when Trump's got in, shit just popped up. The shit is just popped off, man. So we're happy about that. Alright? Y'all think we're mad that Trump's in? Just to be clear, we're not mad that Trump's in. Get it right?
We'll get drunk. We'll get
Right.
away. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we're drinking to that. We're drinking to that.
We would have celebrated either way.
It's not even been a month, and the guy's been, it's legendary.
Did a terrific job.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Best job ever.
Perfect president.
Satan's prophet.
So like, it's setting it off. Setting it off, man. Yeah. Let's go, man.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. In fact, let me start from 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
All this folly that you're into. When you gonna wake up? When you gonna stop acting stupid, man? When you gonna turn to the Lord? Because shit's happening out here, man. And you trying to be ignorant. You know, but there's only so much time, so how long you can do that for? Before shit starts getting real. You know?
Yeah, you got, and that's a good. You gotta ask the questions of why stuff happens. Y'all ain't even asking that.
Innit?
You had the wildfire. You just gotta make you start thinking. You know what, man? There's gotta be something going on out here. You know what I'm saying?
Something right. Like something's got to
I'm like, bro, it's like men's yards are burning. It's like, damn, oh my god. So we, you know.
Yeah.
But that's how people are. They don't like to address the core issue.
Right.
They're just like, okay, find some more shaking booties on Instagram.
Well, the ignorance is bliss, isn't it? They rather stay ignorant so they can keep their little happy mental state.
That's why when the chip gets pushed, they're gonna take that and they're gonna be in the smart grids, boogieing, shaking. They're just not gonna stop, are they?
That's it. Yeah,
Because Esau's trying to play that. He's trying to play an angel of not success, but even that's in it, but an angel of the solution. You know, the solution angel.
Yeah, this will solve everything.
Right, look, you want to party? You still want to do this? That's how he's coming. Then it's going to be that chip.
what he did with the juicy juice.
Yeah.
You want to go on holiday? You want to go to dinner? You want to go to the pub? You want to go anywhere?
Yeah.
Get it. And
Make sure you got digital ID and all that kind of
digital,
shit,
yeah.
you know, because they started doing all that shit.
Then, bro, everyone was like, bro, every pub, everything was full. Why? Because everyone wanted to go. People were going on holiday. I was seeing pics. People were like, yeah, I got my shots.
Yep.
And then,
But it's like that because they love the
almost
world.
like the fucking holidays splurged up.
Yeah,
bro, everyone I knew went on holiday.
That's
I
crazy.
was like, what's going on? I was like, bro.
Then they bought the quarantine hotel.
Yeah. He knew what he was doing with that, man. Because always remember, the amount of people I knew before that 6-month quarantine that said I would never take it. But then when it got to like May, and I was like, look, if you want to travel, all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it was crazy.
Because at the start, everyone was like, oh, it was meant to take a year and a half, but they've got out here in like less than 6 months, blah, blah. Bro, no one gave a shit.
Yeah.
Everyone went, I saw everyone going to us like,
I'll take it.
When we used to drive down to you, there was that long queue outside that medical
Yes,
center.
yeah.
Like 200 people just waiting in
Yeah,
line.
waiting to get their thing.
All I can think is I've got better things to do with my time than you know what I mean? Like, why you man stand that here? You've got things to do.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
So there's going to be a major destruction coming that you have to be aware of, and that's what like Trump's in now. Shit's stirring up. There is a lot of things happening. Things are happening, man, and people are all pissed off about this and that. Especially in the UK, it's always immigrants. That's all they want to talk about.
Like every issue is just
Right, every issue just immigrant, that's it. Like, it's just crazy, man.
That's why we need to get IDs, and, you know what I mean?
They was fucking up the NHS before immigrants came into the picture. It was the NHS has been
Funding
fucked
it.
up. Right. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all not seeing the bigger picture. But that's so good because you're part of the matrix of sounds.
But they got like short
Yeah.
memories. They got short memories, man. They're like
Right.
goldfish. You know what I'm saying? Like they forget about what's happened before. They only concentrate on the now. You know, and the reason is now. You know, it's the immigrants or whatever.
And then you got people that are following that they think the truth is. Like you got the Q movement, then you got the people. You got the GB News. People that watch that, they follow Trump, and they think they're truthers. They actually think they're truthers. This is insane. It's so good. Y'all are part of the matrix. You don't know really where this is headed. You can't. You're not switched on, man. You're not fucking switched on. Yeah. How about that, man? You're not fucking switched on, man. Yeah. Start fucking going back to the old school spirit. I'm fucking bury you niggas, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah, it says marrying and giving.
I'll fucking do it too. Bitch ass niggas, man. Running your mouths on the internet. You know what, bro? Go on, man.
It says eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You're gonna make the same mistakes. You're gonna take things for granted. You didn't listen to the warnings. No one was warning you. We're warning you. You're gonna make the same mistakes, man. You end up getting caught up in that new flood, which is the flood of fire. There's judgment that's coming, man. You know, you could have done something to mitigate that, but guess what? You're gonna end up in the lake of fire. You know.
everyone's kind of realizing, as like especially post 2020, you talk to most people, they're kind of like it feels like everything's a bit different. There's always some kind of crisis. There's always a war. There's always financial issues. There's always, you know, but then it's like, is there more to it? And then most people don't even want to address like the there being more to it. They're thinking, oh, it'll just get better based off what?
Well, things just become the new normal, and so they don't. Nothing's really drastic. You know, drastic when it's happening. It's like, oh, this is just another day. You know, in this crazy world we live in, it's just another day. There's nothing to see here. You know.
A lot of them think that they can vote in some change, like because Trump always just getting on LGBT. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all don't know that that's part of the new world order.
Right, exactly.
I was going to say, it's that controlled opposition with Trump. Because like you said, there was all these truthers, they were against government, against mainstream media, against everything. Now all of a sudden, you give them like one little crack in there, then they'll just go, now they will flip to where they're with the government, because but Trump's in. They're with the news, but it's GB News. They're with...
They're changing.
Yeah? I'm like, bro, we're talking about like Alex Jones going to the White House. I was like, bro, wasn't this guy like cursing out every power structure before? But now these days he's gonna be happy. He's like, yeah, I'm so happy you have Chris the President. And then everyone is following him. They're gonna be down. And that's what you can see how easy it's gonna be. That Order MK will just have the two sides, make them fight, and then afterwards be like, okay, now we've resolved it. Everyone just get the chip down.
Yeah, and then just set this one world order. There won't be no voting after that, will there? There'll be one world order. That's what they want, a one world order. And basically, Handmaid's Tale, you watch the old movies. America, on the back of the dollar bill, you got a pyramid with the stone of Cheops, that's whatever you say it, separated from the bottom part of the pyramid, yeah? And the eye in the middle of the pyramid represents Satan. It represents evil. So, in the Handmaid's Tale, the flag of America is the pyramid completed. So that shows that now we've got the New World Order. And in that Handmaid's Tale, they used the false conservative Christian kind of paradigm to bring the New World Order in. But then when you check it out behind the scenes, when you go to the movie, they were getting up to what the fuck they wanted to get up to. And they use the blame, though. Look, you guys have fucked up birth rates because you've done all this, so we got to bring in order. They use that. Or the birth rates are fucked up. LGBT diseases. They flipped it, and that's what they're doing right now. That's what they're doing. They're doing what they do. What the Handmaid's Tale movie is about. That's exactly what they're doing right now. Straight out. And a lot of y'all that took the stuff. Right? y'all now a lot of y'all can't even have kids. And that's what was in the Handmaid's Tale. A lot of fertility rates just
plummeted.
No,
and
and it's global as
it's
well.
global. It's just crazy when you're talking about replacement rates supposed to be like 2 point something children per woman, and most nations ain't even coming close. In fact, the only countries really is in Africa, so-called. It's mad.
Yeah, because even a lot of them African countries, they've just straight out not been with that motion. From as I say, from day. They ain't been with that. You know what I'm saying? Even there was a Rothschilds, Evan Rothschilds, man. There was an interview. Straight out, he said, and it was like people can go there, civilians, students, and that. And he was sitting there asking questions, talking about technology. That's the one where he talked about. You remember that? I can't remember, bro. But you remember
I think I remember.
And he was talking about policing the internet. He said we got to police. He actually said that we got to police the internet.
I saw some videos you could not find for shit today, bro.
I have to try, man. But then he said this. Probably can't find it, but then he said that they've had problems with the African leaders. Bro. Evan Rothschild said he said they're not cooperating. He said that. He said that. That was out of his mouth. So that proves that that's real. Like them African leaders, man, they're like, fuck LGBT, man. Said, hold on, clip it now for a second. But that's what they said.
That's what they said.
We agree with that.
This was a quote.
But I didn't say it. They said it.
But it is a quote. If I can add, all of these different nations now are adding like requirements for ID to be used in the net. Australia, you've got the all social media. You have to have an ID to prove you're over 16. Other nations are saying that's a good idea. Then they're doing the same thing, like anyone who wants access to adult entertainment and all of that sort of stuff, all to get into the guise of needing an ID to get online, which is all a farce because they know who you are anyway. But just that they're pushing it more to the forefront now.
Yeah. So IDs, locking down the system, digital IDs. And I've heard that you got the in June. Nate, the fandom, see, we might be just, well, it is what it is. June! Right? No microchip. It's June, man. And guess what? Man? They're bringing in straight out. It's on .gov UK website, yeah. Digital ID, and they've told you that everything's gonna be on it. Everything, birth certificate, death certificate, man. Fucking benefits, tax, everything is gonna be on it. First, they're just trialing your driving license and the army thing. Some army kind of
army veteran card.
Army veteran card. So they're bringing that in, bro. Straight out. That's what's happening.
And the UK, they've been trying for that for decades, like to get that. I remember Tony Blair was talking about digital IDs.
He wasn't he? He's been going, and he sits that. He chills with the Rothschilds.
Yeah, he's been around that.
He looks like a dark. He's always in black. He looks dark, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he's I think it was him. He's like fucking ancestors of slave masters.
Yeah.
All that. Come on, man.
He's the one doing the CV when he said like the army's the one that you need to get in contact with when you want things to be done snappy. Like when you're a politician, there's red tape.
See, they really want like a UK Trump, but no one's got the guts to do it.
Yeah.
So, because he keeps trying to say stuff. Oh, we really need this. We really because no one's on it.
But he's not a politician no more, so he can say certain things he couldn't say back when he was in power.
Yeah.
So they got a kind of new lease of life when they leave, because they could say things that they really was on their mind, 100%. Because he ain't gonna be scrutinised and vote with that and all this shit, Say what he wants to say now. roundabout ways.
Yeah, he's always saying something from the distance and in the shadows.
It's always asking him.
It's crazy. But that just shows you what they're on, what is being pushed and
Precept.
yeah.
Psalm chapter 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
I know where do we get them?
Yeah, man. So that's part of what these politicians do. These different leaders, they'll come with this different rhetoric. They'll come with their policies. They'll make it sound like it's a good thing, for the people. They'll sell it to you, but ultimately, war is in their heart. They want to basically. It's about killing. It's about their profit. It's about them rising up, and it's about destroying the people.
It's about setting that snare.
Yeah.
That's got you people sleepwalking into, man. Perpetual slavery. That's the goal. That's their MO. That's what they want to do.
Same here. So that happened to me.
These people that
Just
you got
like
truth
we
is
got
what they always
we
talk about
end
the
up
1%.
with
It's the 1%.
We get them.
Well, how about this? The 1% are at war with the rest of the people, man. And specifically, they want to get rid of Israel. You know?
That's right.
Other one. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
And you know what, Brian? You know what? Fuck it. You scoffers, bro. We're gonna fuck you up, man. Because what's gonna happen? We're gonna get the spiritual powers. So that's a beautiful, comforting thing. Because when we're going into Revelation, when we come back down on the earth, that's when we're gonna do a lot of stuff. There's gonna be places intact, buildings intact. So we're gonna have fun. We're going to tear them buildings right. I was meditating on it, man. I said, you know what, bro? Because remember, the main destruction is going to happen in America, right? The nukes, mainly. Obviously, other places are going to get hit. Because, you know what I mean? Plug places, other places are going to get nuked. But black places ain't. So, everyone in America, they have to get beamed up because if you don't,
There's nothing left.
now, if you're in Europe, you don't have to get beamed up. Because, but you're gonna have Jakes in Europe. We're still gonna get beamed up. That's part of the glory. So then, when we all get beamed up, we come back down. We come wherever the Lord has us, South America, we go to Europe or whatever. We're gonna have the powers. We're gonna just be getting it on.
Giving that
Nothing.
rod of iron.
You know what the beauty of this truth is here? Is everything, like if someone's done you over, they ain't getting away. And every injustice that you thought that's happened on planet Earth, you gotta get in that Benjamin. That old school 70s. That's the real Benjamin spirit, man. You know what I mean? Reggae and all that, you know what I mean? Roots, reggae and that. Right, shit.
Benjamin don't want getting away, man.
Right, so no one's gonna get so well. The scripture says we shall be fishers, then we shall be hunters. So it's comforting to know that. Because on this side you're like, bro, what?
Holding it.
You're gonna get justice.
Right, yeah. You can't think like that's negative. Like, like just someone done you over and then you never see him again. Or someone got something away from you, just any kind of thing.
You just smirking.
There's some man you've met in life where you short him to fuck up. You know what I'm saying, man?
It was down to Esau, man. Like you get all these children, yeah. There's a lot of Jake children that ain't got dads and all that, and they've never seen their dad, and they're scattered across the world, and people don't even know. All that's gonna come because even when you go to the spirit road, you're back with your people anyway. So there's always justice. If it was down to Esau, there'd be no justice. Esau kidnaps people's kids and you never see him again. That's it. That's ridiculous. That's worse than burning in hell, man. That's just fucked up.
So you just out there somewhere.
Right,
Just longing.
There's some Edomites growing them up.
thinking
weirdo.
like, oh, my dad never loved me, they never
Right.
wanted.
And he's just like he's
been
some proper
kidnapped.
freak.
Yeah.
They
Like
tell,
it's
they
a
tell you
weird-
they sold you to us. Isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
just some demonic lies, bro.
Oh, you're mine. And then you're like,
No one cares
like
about
some
you.
freak. Weird. Yeah, that's how.
Told you I care about you.
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare.
It's a nightmare. So this is a fucking nightmare, man. That's why we do what's up with y'all. That's what the fuck's up with us, homeboy. Fuck you talking about, nigga. What's up with y'all? You just be angry and sin that, man. What's up with y'all? What's up with you,
Signing, Brian.
bitch ass? You're a freak.
Innit?
Okay, you look this. You're a creep, then, man. All these injustices. Nah, man.
It was the scripture says, love of this world, enmity to the Most High, man. You know, because
Right.
if you're happy with this, you're in love with this world. That means you're against the Most High,
You
an
don't have to
enemy.
turn a
of it.
blind eye to it.
That's
Yeah.
why a lot of Jakes go, or a lot of just people in general. Like, I know he's big. It don't really matter what. As long as he's just doing it, yeah. Like, he can do what he's doing. A lot of them say that.
Say
and
that.
They're undercover fucking
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really
That was a little leaven of the whole lump. Because remember, back in the day, that's how they kind of brought it in. Because back
That's
it was
how they
it was
brought it in.
it was just, oh, it's over there. But then now they're teaching your kids, right? Now they're serving your coffee.
The motherfuckers are
And-
pacifists, man.
Yeah.
Faggots. Oh, you're supposed to get your bun that out, blood. Get me. But then you got a guy, then you got another
This is why
guy.
this is why we got law.
So, like,
Yeah,
humble,
you know, to
like,
stop these
like,
things from happening. It's,
like, yeah.
Diversity,
Do
equity,
that.
inclusion.
Like,
You can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't do that, man. In that corner over there. Nah. People says put evil from among you, innit? You can't do that, man.
man, it's done that.
Nah, nah, innit?
and then quick precept.
yeah.
Just you're saying that on judgment, right? It's Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4 says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. That's the world we live in. That's what's allowed all this shit to happen, man.
Yeah, Esau's so-called justice system. That's how you know this guy is complete about madness. Because really, you've got enough money, you can do anything. Like even on a lower level, it's like not even the lesser luminaries are getting away with shit to where, like they're just be able to do all forms of madness with no repercussions. Let alone when you get to the elites, bro, you don't even know what they're getting up to.
Dread, you think?
Eating people, man. This is one thing I don't know is true, but you go and eat. But you know what? They showed you that in that Illuminati party. I don't know if it was in the 70s, and they had them wearing all them masks, and it was like MK Ultra masks, because that's what they do. They use butterflies, cold wear. They do all sorts. But it's called splitting the brain, because there's some masks where it would have a face and a face and a face. That's what they do to fuck your head up, man. Like split your brain open, you know, like mind control, man. Multiple personality disorders and all that type of shit. They had that in the party. Then they had on the table baby cakes. It was cakes, but it was babies cut up, and they were their heads eaten out. Like, who does that? So how do you know what really was in that cake? That was, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like, why would you do that?
it's demonic. Like no one will want to engage with that in reality. So,
Yeah.
But there's information out there to suggest that those elites eat people. We know that anyway. Human sacrifice. They eat babies and that. That's what they do.
Eyes wide shut as well. They show you, some dark things that you do.
So Eyes Wide Shut had two cuts. You had the normal cut and then you had the director's cut. Yeah.
Yep.
And then they took that out of the fucking movie. That last scene.
Yeah.
Right, because it showed you in the end of the movie the child trafficking.
Yeah.
They had to take that shit out of the movie, and then he got
Okay.
killed. It was like, you know what, this is exposing. So the movie's deep with itself, but then they showed you a deeper element to it. Fucking child trafficking.
And then all those things as well, it was like, what was that, like 97, 90, whatever came out. It's like 20 years later, you're hearing about, in Hollywood this, in thingy, all these rings that have been spoken about, have been in these movies, in these different conspiracy theories, as they say. Lo and behold, it was the truth. The truth comes out later down the line. But then people get one morsel and then they think, why would you think the other things? That's crazy. Well, okay, what about talking about UFOs? Bro, from the 50s, the 30s, man, we're talking about that. Now your government's talking about it. Wagwan. Now you're seeing them. Wagwan. So deal with that, bro. Your brain's exploded.
It's so full of cover-ups, man. What else are they covering up? You got to be skeptical of everything that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like all the shoots coming out now, you got to be like, these men have been lying this whole fucking time.
Huh?
You know, about everything.
There's new things now they're lying about right now. Because 70 years ago, it wasn't like they decided 30 years later, oh, let's do it. No, they at the time, they're like, okay, we'll get away with this. They declassify it once everyone drops dead.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to wait for everyone now to drop dead to find out what the fuck's been going on.
It's the same thing with the Savile thing, Jimmy Savile. With,
Yeah,
like,
the second he dropped
right,
dead,
right. So when he was alive, what was good, man? They had not. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was,
All them people
it
still
was
knew.
obvious what he was doing, man.
bro, with so many videos of him just there, just like
Right.
having a real good time.
Right, TV.
Like, yeah.
There's one clip was going to get the knuckers out, go and get these knuckers out.
Yeah.
It was like some staff, right?
And then there
He
was
was
people that
tearing
just
everybody, like some fucking staff,
Yeah.
some bitch walking in the BBC, and he just gets to the way, come on, get the knuckers. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? So y'all can't, like, and then the worst thing about it is there's a documentary, The Ninth Circle, it was called. And then what happened was, they said that he wasn't even a dude, he was trafficking them for the group. They kept saying the group, but they never went into who the fucking group they never got investigated.
Investigation stopped. They don't go on past a certain point.
They just went, oh yeah, the group. And he was trafficking them all throughout Europe to the group. He was really the guy that was getting them to give to the group. So who was the group? Huh? It's in the documentaries, man. And then, but no investigation. Right, the group. You know who does that as well? Yeah, Alex Jones, all the globalists.
Never no names. Never no names.
Globalists.
But they're all juiced in, bro.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say as well, bro, Madeleine McCann, man, we're investigating that for how long?
Yeah.
All kind of money.
Continuously opening
Then it's
back
like,
up.
oh, Jimmy Savile, they got certifiable evidence, legendary amounts of evidence. It was like, okay, we're done. Like, we're finished.
None of the links into the royal family went ahead.
Yeah.
They were friends
Bro.
with Andrew and them mans or whatever. They all
Andrew.
investigated them. And Andrew's been in the news recently with that type of shit. Ain't no one really going into him really.
Even the Epstein thing, you have people on his list. No
Yeah,
one's talking
that
about
list,
it.
that list got burned into the abyss, bro.
And then you had what's it called now? The fucking football thing.
Oh,
The UK football
yeah,
scandals, bro.
yeah.
That have been popping. Because what happens is when you get your kids. I was talking to one of the brothers because he's heavy into football. That when you really get scouted like that, you go to a mansion. I don't know if y'all know about that, but it'd be like, let's say Sir Alex Ferguson will have a mansion. There's the top clubs. You'll be living with the coach. You just see all these little boys living with the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And them
for,
coaches will
right.
do
And that's what's going on because it's a big scandal. Just type it in, UK, and they're all going, they're all talking about it. They're all talking about it, man. But it's one of them ones that they put it all over the news, then it just disappears. It doesn't happen overnight.
Because they know people's minds are short attention span.
Right.
You know, so if it's not constantly in the news, it's not happening anymore. It's done.
It's crazy. And see that this ties into this injustice. That's it. Just okay. It's crazy.
Psalm 64 and verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
So what they were saying is all over the country, all like hundreds of fucking football kids have been getting popped by the coaches. That's what they do. It's a grooming process. That's how they get big. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Crazy. What we got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ephesians
That's why
6
this place is gonna get fucking destroyed, man. This place is really ruled by like masonry, like the Illuminati. So it's the dark principles that they do. They got Rosicrucians. Now, if you go in a Rosicrucian temple, if you Google it, you'll see they got the black and white floors, and they'll have Egyptian statues and that. They got all this mysticism in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's ruling the country. So when these things are happening, this grooming, that's all masonry right there. Babylonian witchcraft. Like the scripture says, don't. Why would that be in the Bible if it ain't happening? If it don't happen, what's that law about? Don't sacrifice your kids to Moloch. It's actually in the scriptures, man. It says that. So
generations of
you got to
people
be
do
told not to do that. What? Because one person did it. No, people do that. That's how they get down. That's why it's saying that. If one person just did it, you wouldn't even have to. You wouldn't actually. Right. Just one guy just did that. It's that rare that people go, ah, nah, what you mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Hombre. Fuck you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bruv. Like, think about it. That's how people. That's how it works. That's all this trafficking and all that. You know what the fuck? You know, they're eating these kids. They're fucking burning them alive. Even Alex Jones showed that when he went to Sonoma County, Redwood Forest, Bohemian Grove, and they were doing all that chatting, and all that, right? Yeah, you all shit is just freaky, man. And then like it was an altar. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Let's read. You know we're gonna close. Let's read what we got. Oh yeah, we read these.
Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
You know, there's videos on Freemasonry. See, Freemasonry, yeah, it's like this organization, man. It's like broad, so doctors, movie stars, all these people can be in it. But you got levels to that shit. Because they try and go, oh, it's a Christian organization. Now, there's an old school video, we're talking about them old school ones. It's called like Masonry's Witchcraft. It's so hard to find that video. It's ridiculous. Because they don't like to link the two. You know what I'm saying? But there's a video, all the stuff that they're doing, it just breaks it down. You know what I'm saying? All Babylonian demonic rituals and that. You know? And then when you go to them higher levels, 33rd degree, now they crucified Yahweh Shai at 33, right? So they're obsessed with that number. That's why they're obsessed with it. And then that's when you really get into that dark left-hand side shit. Aleister Crowley was into summoning. They say one of the highest levels of witchcraft you can do is to actually summon some kind of spirit, to have a conversation with it. Like, we ain't talking about no Ouija board shit, where like, you know, to do it, and something gets knocked off the table, or the lights go out, and then they end up all bogged out with spirits and shit. I mean, one of them hung themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're into, that's he was obsessed with that. That Aleister conjuring things, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man, go ahead, man. I'm gonna do one of them videos, man, when I get the chance. Go deep. He said, well, this just comes to my head, man. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Because you know what, man? He used to do these grids and all that, and then there was what he come with him. He used to trap people. He used to go with people. When it went left, he used to fuck up. He brought like test subjects. They thought they were boys. But if something happens, that's fucked up. Damn.
Yeah, I got this. Support.
Yeah.
This is Leviticus 18. This is what you was talking about before. Verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through your father to Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy power. I'm the Lord.
Yeah, so that's an abomination, and that they make the celebrities do shit like that to get that fame. Okay, look, we've got to sacrifice someone. So this person's dad will end up in a car crash, or his sister. Like they'll sign the contract in blood, and then whoever the CIA just takes them out because they don't kill them themselves. they'll end up in a car crash, in a house fire, something happens. No, they're not in that environment anymore. They're in the mansion,
Yeah.
dark mansion somewhere. The deal. You know what I'm saying? Then it comes up on the news. You know what I'm saying, man? It's dark, man.
It's an offering, isn't it? Basically,
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
offering. So they take someone out.
That's why this place is gonna get fucked up. End up. Y'all wanna know why it's all the stuff that we're talking about? Yeah, man.
That's pretty much it.
Alright.
I've got one. This
We
is
close out on this. Let's close out.
Yeah, Mark chapter 4, verse 22. For there is nothing hid that shall not be manifested, neither was there anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad.
Alright, man. With that, we're out, man. Stay strong. Shalom.
Oh, yeah,